shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. Downtown town streets to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. The city's so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it too. Morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. City's so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it too. Morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so...
Hi, I'm Tyler Mead from Ken's Automotive and Transmissions in Frederick, and you're watching Good Morning Frederick.
Good morning, Frederick. Today is Tuesday, July 22nd, and I'm your host, Dani Gurrie. Well, we are running right through the week so far. Hope you're having a great morning so far. Drop me a comment. Let me know you're watching. Obviously, liking, sharing, and commenting helps to spread this show throughout Frederick County and beyond, helping our local businesses and nonprofits as well. Here's what's happening on the show today. We have our morning roundup with Bob Miller and Chris Michaels from WFMD's Morning News Express. I, of course, am going to go over what's happening in and around Frederick, as I am the self-dubbed events queen. I'm going to talk to Krista Hemming from Body Goals Fit, I think is the name of her company, but she's doing with a group of women, the Women's Wellness Expo Frederick, coming to the lawn of Unrivaled Iron Gym. We're going to talk about it. And then my good friend Adam Pohl from Mount St. Mary's Athletics is going to be on the show, and so happy to welcome him back to Frederick County. All right. All of the Good Morning Frederick merch purchased in the month of July benefits Sleep in Heavenly Peace. This is the nonprofit that builds beds for kids who don't have one. You may have seen a post in the group Everything Frederick and More recently of a mom looking for beds for her kids, and hundreds of comments. And Sleep in Heavenly Peace was mentioned, as it should be, because that's what they do. But not only did that mom reach out, but probably, I think they told me 15 or 20 other families reached out to Sleep in Heavenly Peace to get beds for their children. And this is an all-volunteer organization, and we count on you to help make the beds nice by providing bedding. So always looking for bedding in a bag for twin-sized beds, and you can drop them off at the home of Everything Frederick. They just came and picked up a few things that were dropped off recently. And if you are out shopping and find a good deal on bedding, then drop it off at the home of Everything Frederick. We will get it to Sleep in Heavenly Peace, and they will deliver a brand new bed that they've built with a brand new mattress and brand new bedding for kids of Frederick County. They do a great job. If you want to know more, just look up Sleep in Heavenly Peace Frederick. All right, it's time. Let's go ahead and get this show moving right along. Good Morning Frederick is sponsored by Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic. They understand how pain can hold you back. Save $400 on your first visit and be on the road to feeling better for just $50 when you mention Good Morning Frederick when you schedule your appointment. Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your wellness objectives. Check out their podcast. Just look them up on social media, Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic. All right, let's see if we can get these guys going for our morning roundup with local news and weather with Bob Miller and Chris Michaels from WFMD. Morning Roundup is sponsored by Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland. Window tinting, paint protection film, ceramic coating, vinyl wraps like on the Good Morning Frederick car. Also, customized leather upholstered car seats. They can take care of all your aftermarket enhancements. Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland. Accessories for any lifestyle. Find them on Urbana Pike or at autotrim-md.com. Well, good morning.
Well, good morning. I'm looking at Chris Michaels, and he's right here in front of me. He's, I don't know why he is here. And, oh, my God, you about tripped. He's hung up. My goodness gracious. He said he forgot his headphones. So he's gonna run down. Don't trip over the car. Oh, you tripped over the carpet. Yeah, there we go. It's like it really truly is like a death march in here. I mean, there's also many things to trip over and fall over. I turned off the light because I had like this big bright light behind my head. I don't know if that's worse or not.
That's okay.
Until Chris gets here, I'll tell you what happened to me yesterday. So, you know, I have a second job. I drive to LaVale every day and do a thing for the state highways. I have a van. I have a little white van that my wife has named Skivvy. Serial killer van. So, you know, I'm driving that. I pull into the sheets to get the gas, right? I'm in Hagerstown. I'm on the other side. I'm just almost right past, you know, all the fun stuff. And then there's like, you go to the park or whatever. I'm at the sheets and realize that I had left my wallet at the radio station and no money. And so I had to drive back to the radio station to get it, then to drive back the other way.
Wait. You didn't have your phone on you?
No, I had my phone. I didn't have my wallet.
I know. You don't have like any sort of Google Pay or Apple, any of that?
I don't have any of that. And yeah, maybe I should invest in that. I don't know, but I don't have it. So, you know, and then I text my wife, and I'm in a very foul mood by then. And I'm like, you know, I'm a moron. I'm an idiot. It's just, you know, and the grandbabies were coming over. And now I'm going to be at least an hour and maybe more behind schedule. And I'm like, this stuff only happens to me. And then, of course, with all her empathy, she goes, yeah, you're the only person that this kind of stuff happens to. And I'm just, I was going to write back, thanks for this, you know, thanks for the empathy as you're lounging at home, you know, making dinner or whatever. I don't know. And I was just like, I want a little, yes, I get it. I understand you're miserable. And then of course, when I get back out on 70, it's like bumper to bumper. So,
oh no.
But you know, life learning. I'm looking at my wallet now going, don't forget it. Don't forget. It was right underneath a pair of headphones. I don't know why I forgot it. So
I don't know. I have walked out before with without my phone, but thankfully my watch dings when it gets out of range. So typically by the time I'm in the parking lot at the radio station, I go, my phone is plugged in. I got to go back and get it. So yeah, I know it's a hassle. And boy, 70 is no joke. I would have cried as well. I know, first world problems, but I would have cried as well, thinking, I got to go all the way back.
Yeah, and then I just all the way back, I'm like, you're a moron, you're stupid. And then I called Chris, and I told him all my problems. He goes, yeah, you're stupid.
Hey,
he did not.
Can we edit that out where I almost fell in the morning mayor's lap? We're not live, are we? Can that be edited out?
What?
Or not? Me tripping and almost falling in your lap.
Can that be edited out? Well, I know
his gracefulness. His graceful highness.
One of these days, it will all be known that he fell for me.
Oh, yes. There you go.
Oh, boy. Anyway, the national TV star Chris Michaels is joining you on the show. I guess you can use that for another blooper reel. There's many of them you can use involving me, including the one where I read a PSA today that was from a week ago on air. Yep, that happened. Gotta love live radio.
Gotta keep you humble. Gotta keep you humble. So,
well, what would be smart if I actually stopped doing behind the scenes work while I'm on air, so I could actually pay attention to what I'm doing on air. It'd probably be a good thing.
Well, it wasn't, and I'll get Chris's back. It wasn't like it was written in big highlighter, the date, which was in font this big. I mean, it was like this big a font. I mean, July 13th.
It's not really my fault because my glasses aren't really up to date. I haven't gotten new prescriptions in about 2 years, so my eyes have gotten worse. So,
Wow, he should run for office because he's always blaming somebody else.
Yep, that's the way it goes.
Anyway, good morning, Dani. I'm unfortunately I have to start with bad news. And I hate to start the show off with bad news, but bad news, I'm not going to be here next week.
Oh, so no.
I've got 5 days off. So it's, however, I was thinking what we could do is I could send you one of my best pictures and you could just put the picture on the screen over there. That way, where's the screen? There we go. That way, people, if they miss me, they can see my picture.
I will make sure and include a photo of you.
And it's the best kind because
so we don't forget about you.
My mouth won't be opening in that photo, so it's the best kind. A quiet Chris Michaels.
Well, what's the one you don't like? That's the cartoon picture we'll put up of you. The one with the
do an AI Chris Michaels and see how that goes.
Yes. That would be fun.
That picture that Drew did was horrible of me. I look terrible in that cartoon. He did such a good one with the Unrivaled Fitness, where you got to see the circumference of my bicep. This one here,
why didn't you like this picture?
Because my chest attaches to my stomach, and it's like having one big man boob. It does not fit me. Speaking of man boobs, did I tell you what I did over the weekend?
You didn't. You have not shared with the audience yet.
Well, let me tell you what I did on Sunday, which is why I wasn't here yesterday. On Monday was the first time I went to a NASCAR race.
Oh, I've never been to a NASCAR race either. How was it?
It was great. However, I will say, for whatever reason, the heavier the men were and the bigger the bellies, the less shirts they wore, which was mind-boggling to me. I seen guys that were skinny that had tank tops, but then there were guys that were like, 400 pounds, decided for whatever reason not to wear shirts, which is unbelievable. There were a lot of farmer tans, I will say, there as well. However, it was a really cool experience. I did love watching it. And for those who say that NASCAR is not a sport, and I was one of them back in the day, I'm the first one to admit, you are wrong.
Oh,
these guys,
wow,
man,
you've changed your mind about something. Not sitting on the fence.
Not sitting on the fence. I wasn't sitting on the fence with NASCAR. I always thought it was horrible, but you know what? I am a fan. However, I will be more of a fan when I'm sitting on the comfort of my couch, when it's not like 95 degrees. I'm not paying $10 for a thing of water. But I will from now on watch it on TV. I did have a rooting interest. My guy, as per normal, whoever I root for did not win. Chase Elliott is who I was rooting for. He did not win.
Oh.
I heard that Chris was at a Coldplay concert with his BFF.
That was last week, Bob. That was last week.
I gotta admit that I thought those memes were funny, but I'm completely over them right now. I mean, the Philly Fanatic one was, I think, the best.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait. Did you see one mine? Let me show you mine real quick. Go ahead, Bob. Entertain the one.
Oh yeah, he did one with frogs. I can do sports.
No,
Why
no,
I
I
do?
Yeah,
Don't
I can
spoil
pull
it.
that up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Don't
that
say it.
yes, I did see your. Oh, hang on, let's pull that up.
It was a good one. I had
It
to.
was funny. It was well. I
Well,
like.
Bob just ruined the surprise. Now
Well-
he didn't mention.
Let's see. You have a couple. Let's see. I see this one. Wait, where are we here?
I don't know how you pull that up. We're gonna have
Yeah,
to do a tutorial, Danny tutorial. Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah. You have to be a wrestling fan to understand that one.
Uh-huh.
But
That
go
was
to the
miss
next
somebody.
one.
All right,
Well,
let's see. Oh, wait, let me pull up this one. Oh, this is this one. Okay, let's see. Here we go. This is
I'm
good.
glad I don't have anything embarrassing on my Facebook
There
page.
you
But
go.
yes, there you go. There's my frog meme at the Coldplay concert. My frogs were actually doing that. And as you can see there, that is Carmina to the right and Tiny behind at the Coldplay concert. And Kermit is none too happy as he sees the two of them together as he looks up to the right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, don't we all want to have a tiny behind?
Yes.
So there you go. There's my meme, my actual pet frogs. I do love frogs.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Which would say enough about Chris. That's, if nothing else,
That's right.
that he has a room full of frogs and not using the big steam pot.
Oh, come on, Bob Miller. Hey, Danny, can we get to one of your wonderful viewers? Apparently, Drew here has a question. Good morning. Oh, love the name of the frogs. Well, Drew, since you like the name of my frogs, can I tell you my other two frogs? I have two red-eye tree frogs, okay? Their names are Mary and Jane because their eyes are red. Red-eye tree frogs, Mary Jane. If you smoke too much of it, your eyes turn red. You get it there? Mary and Jane are my red-eye tree frogs' names. Yeah. A genius, I know. Yeah. Also, too, real
Oh,
quick.
Drew,
Did
don't-
you
don't-
explain that to your children why your frogs were named Mary and Jane?
No, I mean, I will when they get older. Not currently, right now.
Kind of
real
like my
quickly-
van, the skeevy van, serial killer van.
Ah,
Real
That's
quickly,
awesome.
I do have to make a complaint. So this was crazy. We had corn last night for dinner. Okay, and when I like I normally do when I take the corn, I don't look at it. I just kind of eat right through it. And within a few seconds, I finished the corn. And my youngest daughter says, "Mom, Dad, there's worms on the corn." Well, our corn had some kind of dead. I thought they were maggots at first, but they're not. Bob, what'd you say they were? Corn bugs or
there's
something?
Maybe some kind of a worm. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, it was disgusting. They were like worms, dead worms on the corn. So I said this as a PSA: if you buy corn, make sure there's no bugs on it before you eat it, like I did.
Don't you butter it?
I do, but I didn't notice it. I just kind of take the butter and just.
Oh, it's not gonna hurt you.
Oh,
It's
so
disgusting.
okay. So now we have to get into a discussion. Danny, how do you butter your corn?
Well, I used to, and it depends how many people are eating corn. If if the whole family's eating corn, I will put out the stick and everybody can roll it. But if it's just like me, like I had a couple pieces yesterday because I love corn on the cob. This is the best time of year
Mm-hmm.
to start getting it. I do just take the pat and slather my corn with butter. Is there a proper way?
Yes.
Okay, tell me.
Slab that butter as thick as you want on a piece of bread, and then roll it in the piece of bread, and the hot corn melts the butter. and you butter your corn, and then you have a soaked piece of butter bread.
Whoa, I've never heard that before.
Yep. Try it.
Wow, okay.
Try it.
I might have to do that on TikTok and see what TikTok says.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
So
That's interesting. That's really, and you're clean. You're like, your hands don't get all messy and your corn gets buttered. I like it.
Yep.
all right,
I'm
look,
going to try that. I have corn in the fridge right now. I might have to try that.
I just take the butter and put it on with my hands and put it on the corn, lick off the butter from my hands, and then you're done. That's all you got to do. That is the Chris Michaels way and the Michaels household of eating corn.
Man.
It works.
Yeah,
it works.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I am the typical Geico caveman commercial guy. Yes, I'm not denying that.
Well, just FYI, bugs are protein.
They are. And worms are good for you. It hasn't killed you yet. You're fine.
Yep, that's right.
That is disgusting. And I was so worried. I was losing sleep last night because who knows, man, if those things can reproduce, in my stomach or something, because those things, I was doing some scientific reading, and I think they're called asexual, where they don't have to have a mate. They could just reproduce on their own, right? And I use that's the term when you don't need a mate. You do it by yourself.
God. Okay.
Lucky you found one.
Yeah. Isn't she a lucky gal?
Isn't she? She just thanks her lucky stars every day. I'm married to Chris. Woo!
Hey, you know what? I just taught you something about science, and somebody might not have known that term before.
She's like that song when she walks outside and screams, "What's going on?"
All right, Drew wants you to try chocolate-covered crickets. I saw them at the North Market Pop Shop when I was there the other day. I might have to bring you some.
Who? Bring who some?
You.
Me? Oh, hey, no. That ain't happening.
Now
I
he
think
says,
we need to do it for the children. I'm going to buy
Don't do that
a box
to me,
of
Danny.
chocolate-covered crickets, and we'll get everyone to kick in. And all the money will go to the children, and we'll get like $100 for every cricket you eat.
Can you give me 500 movies on a list and make me watch it? Nothing else throughout the whole year. I'd rather do that and miss a Mets game than eat that. I'm going to be sick.
But that would not be nearly as fun for us.
Right.
That is disgusting.
And then chase it down with a pineapple pizza slice.
For the kids.
That is
for the kids that he cares nothing about.
I do love the kids, but crickets
you have a week off. We expect you to power through that movie list.
So, Danny, here's the deal. Let me tell you what I'm doing for the kids. This year, normally every year for my vacation, we go someplace. This year, we're not going no place. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sit down and I'm going to watch a bunch of movies to catch up to where I've been. So that's the plan for this week. I'm going to struggle, besides the fact that I ain't got no money to go no place. I'm going to sit down, I'm going to relax, and I'm going to watch a bunch of movies and catch up on that list. And it's going to get to the point where you and Bob are going to be disgusted by me because you're going to have to shell out a lot for this Christmas Cash for Kids thing. So
it's tax deductible. I'm good for it, but I think that you are all hat and no spurs, my friend.
Oh boy!
All hat and no spurs.
I got plenty of spurs. Okay, take a look at my bones; they're everywhere. Bone spurs here, bone spurs there. Drew, you were my friend, and I did like your comment until you were the one that brought up the chocolate-covered crickets. Because now they're going to make me do it for Christmas Cash for Kids.
Well, how about chocolate-covered Rocky Mountain oysters?
That is more disgusting. That's a shame that they do that to oysters. They cut off their little Bojangles and they serve them to people. Those oysters deserve to have their,
That's not what a Rocky Mountain oyster is.
Nope.
It's not okay. Well, you told me what it was. It was that, but I thought it came from the oyster.
No.
Those would be some big oysters, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Then why would they call it? I don't know. Then what's the purpose of calling it an oyster? Look, I'm gonna get to news. I got a headache. Just too much thinking for me. All right.
Well, I think we'll serve some up. You don't mind tongue? You might as well eat something from the other end.
That's right.
Hey, tongue is good. I got no problem putting tongue in my mouth, but
A
anyway,
lot of people,
getting
believe
to
that
news.
Rocky Mountain oysters are good too.
Getting to news there. I cut myself off, Danny. You proud of me? A long sentence was handed down Monday and Frederick County Circuit Court to a Pennsylvania man who brought drugs into Frederick last year. And let me just say, all this news you can see on our website at WFMD.com. And a propane technician has been found guilty in connection with a deadly 2024 home explosion in Sterling. And a new West Virginia law banning gender-affirming care for minors has taken effect. And voters registered in the city of Frederick, District 3, have noticed that their voter ID cards did not include information about designed municipal polling places. So again, there you go. More on the news at WFMD.com. And I'm sorry, Danny, were you about to say something?
No, but I did see something posted this morning saying that they were going to be resent. So
yes, and the mayor said that this morning too. He was on the program talking about that. He acted like there was only one place to vote.
Yes, I saw that.
Trinity
for
Chapel.
The whole election.
Right?
Trinity over at New Design Road and Stadium Drive.
That's weird to me.
It is weird. That's never happened before. I'm wondering why.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Because typically in an off-election year, because schools are not closed, they do it at, well, for me, it was at the local church would host. So I'm wondering why that's not happening. I think that's going to throw everybody. I mean, again, I believe only about 20% of the electorate votes for the off-election year, if that. So, yeah, but it's weird.
Yep, absolutely. All right, and do you got the weather, or do you want me to do sports first?
No, I'm waiting patiently here to get weather done. I don't want to interrupt anybody. All right, so taking a look at weather meteorologist Chris Michaels. As of right now, it is 72, and I predict that later on today will be a high of around between 84 and 87. Some clouds this morning will give way to generally sunny skies in the afternoon. Going to get down to a low of 67 with partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, looking at a high of 89, down to a low of 68. And if you're wondering about Thursday, well, I got that for you too. High 93, low 73 with sunny skies. And on to the aforementioned Morning Mayor Bob Miller with sports.
Well, the Washington Commanders going to report to training camp today. They've got.
Am I the only one not hearing Bob?
You can't hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. All right. Well, as long as you can hear me, I don't care. The Commanders, did you see Donald Trump wants the Commanders' names back to the Redskins? And he's maybe putting some of the restrictions on the team coming back to D.C. unless they change the name. We'll have to wait and see if he has that kind of gravitas. I don't know when it comes to a sports team. Frederick Key saw their 3-game winning streak come to an end Monday night against the State College Spikes, following in their series opener by a score of 5-4 at Nimio Field. Orioles had a bad night against the Cleveland Guardians, who, by the way, Donald Trump wants them to go back to the Indians. They got beat 10-5, doubled up by them on Monday night. And the Nationals beat the Cincinnati Reds 10-8 Monday night with their biggest offensive output since July 3rd. They have won 3 of their last 13 games. And, oh, by the way, the Ravens also start training camp at Owings Mills. I remember when they used to, the Redskins and stuff would go to different places. The Ravens would go to Westminster. The Redskins would go to Carlisle. I guess now they're in Ashburn. But it's just a little odd that, like, the Ravens opening up in Owings Mills, which, by the way, we're down at my daughter-in-law's new place on the way home. We drove right past it. So.
Oh, wow. Very cool.
Very
nice.
I
know. It did seem a little bit more accessible to the average person to watch some training camp stuff, but I don't know. Who knows?
I know they charge because, they nowadays it's like sold out. You can go watch it and it's sold out. I never had to do that. So, yeah. All right. That's it for me.
He's back just in time for us to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to leave without saying goodbye to everybody. Goodbye, Frederick, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Maybe.
I couldn't hear you before.
Maybe.
See you guys.
All right, take care.
Maybe.
Bye. Oh, boy. boy. All right. We're going to take a quick break. Then we're coming back with what's happening in Frederick. I've got Krista Hemming from the Women's Wellness Expo in Frederick and Adam Pohl from Mount St. Mary's Athletics coming up just after this.
He's been hiding until now.
The contest that'll even bring out Bigfoot.
I want to win money, but where the heck am I supposed to stick this? I did it. I win. I'm gonna win.
You can win $100 cash just by putting a magnet on your car. Details soon.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining finally beyond compare.
Hey, if you're like me and you've always wanted to go to Alaska, well, you can join me. Antietam World Travel Service is putting everything together for June 9th through the 20th, 2026. We're going to do the land and the sea. It's going to be wonderful. You can get all the information at AntietamTravel.com. Go there right now and just express your interest, and we will answer any questions that you have, but you can join me. Let's go to Alaska. Let's see all the great stuff Alaska has. June 9th through 20th, 2026.
Oh, yes. Well, let's talk about what is happening right here in Frederick. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Taquito in Hagerstown and Taco Bar in Frederick and Gaithersburg. Oh, that's right. Taco Bar is in West Point Plaza off Route 40 in Frederick and at 3 Russell Avenue in Gaithersburg. And Taquito is at 812 Frederick Street in Hagerstown. All 3 locations serve authentic Mexican food at affordable prices. But Taquito offers everything like that with a drive-through experience. And they also have great picnic tables outside so you can sit and enjoy your delicious food. TacoBar1.com or Taquito by TacoBar.com. Check them out today and enjoy the amazing food. All right, let's talk about what's coming up. Of course, we got Souls of Joy. All right, would you like to win a pair of tickets to Souls of Joy? All you have to do is text SOULS to 888-465-2944. Again, that's 888-465-2944. Screenshot this with your phone right now or your computer. Send it to your friends. It is going to be a great evening of fun. Live music with the Learned Doctors, heavy hors d'oeuvres and desserts, beer, wine, and seltzers, all included. The event is August 8th from 6 to 9 p.m. It's at the Arc at Market Street. Again, if you want to win a pair of tickets, text SOULS to 888-465-2944. I actually did receive another couple pairs of shoes yesterday. Donated ones, so I need to up my total, but I probably won't get a chance to count until this weekend. So we're inching closer and closer to my deadline of August 1st and closer to my goal of 300 pairs of shoes. All right, let's see what is happening tonight, 5 p.m. Explore the world, finding out about guided travel with Colette, one of the most trusted names in travel and in guided tours, been around over 100 years. It's at the Antietam Travel Service, World Travel Service office on Old Farm Road, 5 p.m. tonight. Join them and learn all about exploring the world with a minimal amount of headaches and planning. They do it all for you. Thursday, we got Summerfest Family Theater at the Baker Park Bandshell. That kicks off at 10 a.m. And then, of course, at 5 p.m., it's Alive at 5. Let's see. We've got Summer Concert Series continuing this Sunday. 5 to 7 p.m. is what I call the pregame, with a live broadcast from WFRE. And music kicks off at 7 p.m. This week, it's U2topia, or Utopia, I guess it is really, tribute to U2 playing at the Baker Park Bandshell. A lot of great stuff coming up later this month. Summer Trivia Night at Frederick Social on July 30th. That benefits Second Chance's Garage. Let's see, August 2nd and 3rd. If you've ever wanted to learn about bladesmithing, if you're a forging fire, what is that called? That show, Forged in Fire or something like that. Anyway, you can learn how to do that. Make your own blade at the William F. Moran Artisan Academy, Bladesmithing Academy in Middletown. They have a class. It goes the 2nd and 3rd from 9 to 5. You have to sign up for both days. You can go to williammoranmuseum.com for details. August 2nd is First Saturday in downtown Frederick. We're doing seltzers and snacks at the home of everything Frederick. That's right. Stop in for some free seltzers and snacks. And of course, you can pick up your Good Morning Frederick merch. Now, there will be a new nonprofit in August, but stop by and see us. August 2nd is also Cancer Awareness Night at the Frederick Keys at 6 p.m. If you want tickets, buy them from Karen Wolcott, just $10. Karen.wolcott@cancer.org. That way you can support the American Cancer Society and Relay for Life of Frederick County. August 3rd, it's a Sunday, there's a tasting at McClintock Distilling. It benefits the Lions Club. You can go to fsklions.org/spirits tasting for details on that, but you get to try some of McClintock's amazing liquors that they have, from their Forager's Gin, which is one of my favorites, to Gardner's Gin. Their Epiphany vodka is still hands down one of the best vodkas I've ever had, and I think one of the top vodkas in Frederick, although I do have some Scotties as well in my liquor cabinet. Let's see. Coming up, I want you to get your tickets now for, let's see, we got the Montgomery County Fair coming August 8th. Of course, Souls of Joy is also August 8th. And August 9th is the Women's Wellness Expo. We're going to hear from Krista about that coming up later in this show. I mean, look at this. Rock and Bowl at Fourth Dimension Fun Center, August 15th. They're doing their end of summer bash. August 16th, we've got Climbing for a Cause with Tree Trekkers with tons of vendors, including Good Morning Frederick. I'm telling you, there are so many things going on coming up into August. And August 20th, please go get your tickets. If you go to Good Morning Frederick's Facebook page, you will see pinned at the very top in the featured section the movie night. August 20th, we're seeing Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and we would love for you to join us. 5 to 7 is happy hour. I'm going to buy your first drink. And we have some vendors that'll be set up. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then we're going to head into the theater at 7 p.m. to watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off. We would love for you to join us. It's just $20. Get your ticket to the movie, unlimited popcorn, unlimited non-alcoholic beverage. And we would love to see you there. The other great thing is on Wednesday evenings at Warehouse Cinemas, it's 50% off the entire bar. Now, I didn't choose it to buy your drinks on that day. In fact, when we did our first movie night, it was not 50% off, but now it is. So maybe I'll buy your first two if you want a cocktail before you head into the movies, I'm happy to do that on August 20th. All right. If you have an event you want featured on our calendar or on the show, all you have to do is reach out to me. You can email it, everythingfredericklive@gmail.com. You can tag me on social media or send it to me through private message on any of the socials, and I will do my best to get it on. If you want me to talk about it, I can do that too. Just $25 for 5 days, $40 for 10. All right, we're going to take one more quick break. Then we're back with Krista from the Women's Wellness Expo in Frederick and Adam Pohl from Mount St. Mary's Athletics. They're all coming up just after this.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Experience an unforgettable vacation at the Salty Seahorse on the 4x4 beach in Corolla, North Carolina. Enjoy the pool, relax in the hot tub, fish, and kayak right off the private dock. The Salty Seahorse will be your forever vacation home. Go to thesaltyseahorse2201.com.
Hi, I'm Devin, your friendly neighborhood shower door expert. Upgrade your bathroom with a beautiful glass shower door, custom fit to accent your space and make getting into your shower one of the highlights of your day. Come see us at our brand new showroom in Frederick, Maryland, or online at showerdoorexperts.com.
All right, let's find out who is making our market great. Market Makers is sponsored by Maryland Lottery with tons of ways to win with hot scratch-offs like Big Money, where a $5 ticket could net you $50,000, or the $2 Monopoly ticket with a top prize of $10,000. Go to mdlottery.com for all the details. Plus, you can download the app and scan your tickets to see if you're a winner. You must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly. I recently hooked up with a bunch of great ladies putting on a Women's Wellness Expo right here in Frederick. We got to hang out with them a little bit on Sunday, and I got a chance to chat with Krista, who is helping to lead the charge. Here at Unrivaled Iron Gym, 605 East Church Street in Frederick. I'm with Krista Hemming from Body Goals Fitness. Thank you for joining Good Morning Frederick.
Thank you for coming.
All right, so you ladies have gotten together as a form of the class, right? The workout. How did all of this start for this Women's Wellness Expo you guys are doing on August 9th?
Well, so I am a personal trainer here and I run Body Goals Fitness, and we have a group of women who all work out, and we do strength training. And, you know, as part of my work, women are always coming to me and asking me for referrals, and there are things that fall outside of my practice scope. And so I have tried to build a network of trusted providers that I can refer out to, so I can ensure that my clients are getting the best of care that's possible and available to them in Frederick. So I thought, what a good opportunity to pull all of these providers, these trusted, reputable, ethical providers together for one big expo where we're bringing access to women of Frederick in one place so they can meet with people, have their questions answered, and kind of form that circle of care around them.
Yeah, and it's so important. Women's, you know, I've talked to actually a lot of women providers on my show, and it's just a different level of care, right? When you have somebody who's specialized in women's care, women tend to get better care, and they get understanding and empathy, and they get that person who's going to listen to them, which sometimes that doesn't happen in normal practice. So it's really great.
Let's back up a little bit.
Sure.
How long have you been a personal trainer?
Well, I've been working out. I've been a fitness enthusiast for over 20 years now.
Yeah.
My background is in preclinical research, medical device research, in fact. And so my background, I've been studying and learning about how these devices are implemented to affect positive change for people who suffer from disease. But we can do better than that. We can prevent disease by taking steps, right? And so my goal and my passion is in bringing women into a space where they can take action on their health before it's too late, before they're facing illness, right? And so many of the providers that I've talked to, they share the same values. They share the same philosophy. Like, let's take action and be intentional in our lives, in our finances, in our mental health, in our nutrition, in our strength, in our physical bodies. All of these aspects all play together.
All right. So you guys are inviting everyone out to come to the grassy area in front of Unrivaled Iron Gym, which just recently had a nice grand opening, August 9th. Tell me a little bit about how the day is going to run as far as you guys see it.
We have a whole schedule of events planned. It's going to be so much fun. We have Pelvarex coming. She's going to do a whole demonstration.
We've interviewed Dr. Kelly before, so you'll have to go back and look at that interview on our YouTube.
Yeah, we have Hansen Physical Therapy as well. We have Premier Health and Integrative Health. Sarah Cargill from Lifted Wellness will be here. The schedule of events, though, we start with the demonstration from Pelvarex. We have Dr. Kimberly Turner giving a talk on Menopause 101, what's really going on. We have a women's self-defense fitness class. We have Pilates in the park, bring your own mat, nutrition counseling, a whole schedule of events for the whole day. From
so
10
really
to 2.
what's the setup, so a person who doesn't know what's going to happen is you're going to have a stage where there'll be demos and things going on all day.
That's right.
And there's vendors that people can talk to throughout the event as well. You can get kind of that more follow-up or ask your questions one-on-one or things like that, which is really great. You guys will have a food truck here. You've got some sponsors signed on so far. Who are the sponsors that have signed on?
The sponsors are Pelvarex, Hansen Sports and Performance, and Premier Integrative Health are our 3 sponsors. Also, of course, Unrivaled Iron Gym and Body Goals Fitness.
And
we have some other event sponsors as well. Like you said, we've got a main stage of events all day long, but then we have over 20 vendors coming from all aspects of health.
So as a Women Supporting Women event, you guys are donating back to a really great nonprofit in our community, Faith House. So tell me a little bit about why you guys decided to do that and how the proceeds from what are going to benefit.
Right. So this is a free event for all participants, but we are asking people to come with their donations because we are gathering together as a group that is supporting each other and supporting women. We want to make sure that we're also supporting our sisters who have less than us, right? So our sisters in need and people who might need a leg up, right? And so we're asking our attendees and also all the proceeds from our sponsorships, from our vendors, everything that we can collect is going directly to Faith House to support.
And Faith House is a nonprofit here in Frederick, part of the rescue mission for women and children in need, maybe homelessness or have other needs as well. So that's really excellent. So what can participants bring on the day? What type of donations?
They can bring things like cleaning products, clothing, feminine hygiene products, but also we'll have a GoFundMe or a link for the monetary donation.
You're a woman, bring your sisters, your aunts, your grandmothers, your daughters out to this event. August 9th, it's 10 to 2?
10 to 2.
10 a.m. to 2 p.m. right here on the lawn of Unrivaled Iron Gym. And really, it's so important for us to advocate for our own health as women, especially. I know people have been quieted down for too long, right?
Yep.
So you know what's going on. If you need answers to some of the things happening, come on out to the Women's Wellness
We've got
Expo.
Answers.
You got answers.
We've got
I love
answers.
it so much.
If you've got concerns, we've got answers for you.
The website
is bodygoalsfit.com.
Okay, and we'll put that on screen for you. There's a whole list of all the information you're going to want to know. If you want to be a sponsor, if you want to be a vendor, you can reach out to these ladies. They'll take good care of you for that too. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. You can go to bodygoalsfit.com or Eventbrite. They've just put that up. So I think that's an easy way. Most people are familiar with Eventbrite. Just search Women's Wellness Expo Frederick and you will find the details. The tickets are free, but it helps them to gauge the number of people coming to the event and helps them to stay in touch with last minute changes if there are any, or any weather issues that may happen. You'll be able to get that information straight away if you register through Eventbrite. All right, who else is making our market amazing and exciting? Well, I got him next. Market Makers is sponsored by Pooling for Veterans. Sign up for the next big flea market on August 3rd, being held at the AmVets Farm just off 144. It's just $30 for a space. You can shop starting at 9 a.m. There's food trucks, tons of vendors. You can go to outreach at poolingforveterans.org for more information. All right, got a chance to sit down with my friend Adam from Mount St. Mary's Athletics, welcoming him back to Frederick full time. Here he is.
I'm at the amazing Knott Arena. This is Adam Pohl, marketing director?
Yes, and fan development. Yes, but
and
most
voice
definitely
of the Mount.
That's correct.
For years and years and years. Good friend of mine from way back when you were at the Frederick Keys. So happy you're back in our county-ish.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Just being in Frederick a lot here the last month, it's really, I mean, it's my favorite place in the state of Maryland. I mean, it's just such a unique treasure that people don't, that are not in our world, don't know. So, and I'm so
you've
happy.
spent some time in Anne Arundel County. You're with the Bowie Bay Sox.
Correct.
And we're going to get you all back up here, you and your family, growing family, very soon. But welcome back to the area. We're glad to have your energy.
Thank you
and
so
let
much.
me just tell you, if you guys haven't been to Knott Arena, first of all, if you have a graduating senior from Frederick County schools, you spend your time here for graduation. But we need to get you back up here for more of the great sports we have access to right here at the Mount.
Yeah, obviously our men's basketball program is kind of the pearl of Mount Athletics in this regard, that you just have the opportunity to be at a different stage. And last year, we're in a new conference for the Mount called the MAC. This upcoming will be our 4th year in the MAC, but last year we won the tournament. There's 13 teams, schools in the MAC, only one of which makes the tournament. And last year, unbelievable job by Donnie Lane and his staff and our team. Donnie was in his first year, preseason ranked 11th.
That's amazing.
We just took one of those ones away, and we ended up number 1.
So you can't ask for more than that.
And there we were, playing in the NCAA tournament. We beat American, and then the prize, the dangling carrot, was to get to play Duke. And it was kind of funny because I got to say hi to one of our great student athletes, Xavier Lipscomb, and then later that day, I clicked on a link to look up things about the NBA draft, and there was Xavier looking at me. He was like, and it's because it was a picture of the upcoming number 1 pick in the draft. Cooper Flagg, who's now a part of the Dallas Mavericks. And the picture was of Xavier guarding him in the NCAA tournament. So it's really special. And obviously, we're hoping to get back to that level once again. I think it's going to be a great team this year, men's basketball.
Awesome.
And my job, of course, is to really re-engage our community, especially in Frederick, and try to grow our attendance, grow the business community's involvement in Mount Athletics.
Yeah, look, shouldn't be a hard stretch. It's 20 minutes from the north side of Frederick. Like, that's where I live. That's where I came up here. Beautiful drive. Campus is stunning. I mean, I'd much rather come an hour this way than an hour down the other way to see anybody else play. So you can see quality sports, and not just men's basketball. You guys have a whole slew of
Correct.
other athletes and sports here at the Mount that families, I'm all about affordable family entertainment. I've been away since you were at the Keys, still that way. And I love the fact that we have access to some really quality sports for not a lot of money. And
yeah, to be honest, men's and women's basketball are our only ticketed events. So
okay.
if you're going to go to a Mount baseball game or a Mount women's soccer game, our women's lacrosse program is dynamic right now. These are free events that are here on this side. When you're coming up from Frederick, we're on the right. The athletic complex is here on the right side of 15. And really, to be honest, Mount St. Mary's basketball is, there's a lot of schools in this area that are like us, but not so much here in Frederick, the Frederick area.
Right, 100%.
So this is very unique.
Yeah.
And since the Mount went Division I in the late 1980s, since their first trip to the NCAA tournament in 1995, I mean, to go to the NCAA tournament 7 times.
That's just great.
Unbelievably
I don't
unique.
think we champion that enough, and that
Agreed.
it's accessed right here in Frederick County, which is amazing. So you got some exciting things you're working on coming up for this next year, and I can't wait to work with you on a bunch of those projects.
Yeah.
But what is it like to be back at the Mount, kind of in a different role, and have your finger on the pulse of what's happening?
Yeah, so for me, being 13-year broadcaster for men's basketball here at the Mount, obviously this has always been a major part of me. When I went from the Keys to the Bay Sox, this was the thing that kept me tied in with Frederick, which has been so wonderful. And everybody down there would always be like, oh my God, don't ask Adam about the Mount because he's just going to talk for 10 to 15 minutes. So it's really a part of my heart. One of the funny things now is driving up here in the summer months. I'm used to driving here when it's 15, 20 degrees. So this role is going to be so unique because for me, there's already such a passion involved here from our local community in Mount basketball. There's such a passion from our student community. But what we're going to do is take the in-game experience and really take it to a new level. Behind us, there's going to be a brand new video board that's getting installed in a month's time.
Yeah.
And it's going to be unbelievable. That's going to be the major upgrade for this year. The facilities with our concourse here, the Lynn Phelan Robinson concourse, is something that was last year's big step up.
It's a huge difference. What we're sitting on right now.
It's a huge difference.
Yeah.
We are in the Truly Terrace, which is kind of a group area that you can rent out during games.
Oh, that's fun.
But all together, I think when people come to a Mount game this year, they're going to be really kind of taken back by the atmosphere.
Yeah.
The majority of mid-major games, they're low attendance. The people that are there are alumni supporting. It's different here at the Mount. We have such community support. And when you come to a game this year, it's going to be packed.
It's going to be packed.
Yeah, it's going to be wild.
We're going to make sure you're going to have a chance to maybe win some tickets, and we're going to give you access to know when things go on sale and schedules are released, which is soon, right?
Yeah, it should be in the next few weeks.
Yeah,
and then our season ticket and everything like that purchasing will get underway here in late August or early to mid-September.
Nice.
And then we are off and running.
I love it. I love it. Well, we're so glad you're back in our area,
Dani,
in our circle, and we can't wait to see what the Mount does this year. I think it's just phenomenal, and I'm so glad it's so close to home. So
thank you so much for having me.
Awesome.
Oh, yes. Can't wait to head to the Mount this season coming up and to check out Adam and the Mount basketball. I don't think I've ever been to a Mount basketball game, but I guarantee you I'm going to be there this season. All right. Do you want to win a pair of tickets to see to Souls of Joy? It's going to be a great evening with hors d'oeuvres, desserts, beer, wine, and seltzer, and the Learned Doctors. All you have to do is text SOULS to 888-465-2944. Text the word SOULS to 888-465-2944. We're going to be giving away some tickets. So each winner is going to win a pair. I think I have 5 pairs of tickets to give away. So please text SOULS to 2944. All right, please tell a friend about Good Morning Frederick. We are here serving our community by letting people know about these great businesses and nonprofits. We got a great contest coming up real soon. You're going to want to grab your Good Morning Frederick magnet. In fact, you can pick it up 24/7 at 401 North Market Street in downtown Frederick. They're sitting right outside on our steps for you to grab and put on your car, and you might win $100 starting in September. We're going to play you a little bit of a promotion for that, and then we'll close out the show today. So let's get out there and let's be great, Frederick.
He's been hiding until now.
The contest that'll even bring out Bigfoot.
I want to win money, but where the heck am I supposed to stick this? I did it. I win.
I'm gonna win.
You could win $100 cash just by putting a magnet on your car. Details soon.